Made in China create a miracle and become the most recognized mark in the world due to the fast economic development and its solid manufacture foundation. China went against all odds and became the world #1 manufacturer output in 2010. It put Chinese manufacture industry under the spotlight when the promotion of deep integration of informatization and industrialization policy and Made in China 2025 National Strategy were released in 2015. China owns the world's biggest hydraulic construction, the biggest water transfer system, the largest high-speed railway network, the longest cross-sea bridge, etc. China witnessed the most super project more than any other countries. And none of the rest of super projects in the world can compete with China in comparison with construction scale, speed, cost, and technology. So far, China is leading in many fields such as high-speed railway, expressway, airport construction. China has made great achievements in engineering construction, environmental care, new energy, electronic information, internet, and big data and smart city those areas. The trade scale and variety between China and 6 Gulf Cooperation Council members are increasing. In the last 10 years, both rising economy bring more and more opportunities for the trade and economy cooperation. Recently, China and Qatar have witnessed close exchanges between senior officials and deep cooperation in different fields. Meanwhile, both countries keep effective exchange and coordination on international and regional hotspot issues. In November 2014, China and Qatar established strategic partnership relation. Qatar is gradually enhancing cooperation with China in field of energy and infrastructure. Chinese high-quality construction equipment and technology access Qatar market and acquired a wide endorsement in the Middle East and North Africa market. Qatar's economic construction needs to be upheld by a powerful industrial capacity exporter. So China is the first choice of meeting the upsurge demand development. From 2013 to 2015, the total trade volume reached $27.6 billion, of which the China export volume is $5 billion. China import volume is $22.6 billion. The accumulated contract value of Chinese companies has reached $9.55 billion US, including civil construction, bridges, ports, telecom, etc. In 2014, China and Qatar signed currency swap agreement and later established Chinese Currency Clearing and Exchange Center in Doha, which offers a great platform for those in Qatar and the nearby countries who intend to develop trade relation with China. According to the statistics, the total amount of currency clearing has reached $20 billion US. Under the 21st Century Maritime Silk Road proposal to promote the communication and cooperation between China and Qatar, the second edition of Made in China Qatar will be organized by China International Center for Economic and Technical Exchanges and Qatar Chamber of Commerce. The fair will be held in Doha Exhibition and Convention Center, November 15 to 18, 2016. Themed by architecture and technology, the fair is like a cultural link, targeting the $285 billion market in field of infrastructure and supporting facility construction for the 2022 FIFA World Cup and the 2019 FIBA World Championship. Professional buyers from 30 countries will be invited to the fair, which is a platform demonstrating middle and high-end products and solutions in field of Chinese architecture, science, and technology. The fair will invite the leading construction companies and the top building material suppliers with the best serviceability in China. Some of those exhibitors have already expanded their business worldwide. The fair collects variety products from sectors in infrastructure construction, building material, building equipment, and electromechanical tools, environmental care, energy savings, and new energy. The exhibitors come from a variety of provinces and regions, mostly from Canton, Fujian, Liaoning, Zhejiang, Sichuan, and Tianjin. Famous for building material and lighting products, Canton is one of the biggest export region in China, also known as the manufacture center of China. Its products features high quality and large output, attracting the worldwide purchasers. Well known as the old industrial base and famous for its heavy machinery industry, Liaoning province made a great contribution to Chinese modernization after the economic reform and open up policy. Fujian province, one of the most important trade area, deals with business with more than 200 countries and regions. The annual port throughput ranked the first in China. Its freight ship out to more than 100 ports in the world. Fujian delegate will bring its electromechanical products to this fair. Zhejiang province, famous for its e-commerce and internet technology and smallware, is one of the most economic active region. The capital city, Hangzhou, was the host city of the G20 summit this year. Famous for metallurgy, chemical engineering, electronics technology, and rich historical culture. Sichuan province is a new rising force for China economic development. Great headway has been achieved in cooperation in bilateral culture, finance, and aviation, etc. In recent years, Chinese art troupes have made multiple visits to Qatar, receiving broad popularity in local communities. In 2005, Qatar had been listed by Chinese State Council as the Chinese Citizens Outbound Tourism Destination. Qatar Airways has opened up the direct flights from Doha to Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Chengdu. 2016 is the year of celebration for China-Qatar culture. A special area will be set up for the cultural exchange in this fair. Both countries will bring their own unique products with cultural characteristics, including ethnic specialty arts, intangible cultural heritage, cultural creativity products, such as traditional Chinese realistic painting of panda bears, fine handicraft, exquisite Chinese-style jewelry, tourism products, etc. The cultural exchange will build a bridge of friendship between both countries and will make a further step to promote the bilateral economy and trade cooperation between China and the Middle East. Fully supported by both governments, the fair showcases Chinese self-owned brand to present the advantages of Made in China. Engineer and technology are the two significant factors to drive China into a modern country. High efficiency, high quality, high technology of Chinese construction is well known in the world. Chinese high cost-effective building material export worldwide. Made in China is the best choice of meeting up the demand for buyers and contractors.